Okay. What's up, world? Welcome to another edition of Thoughts of a Real One with myself, Cut the Check Curve. Kiki is out of town this weekend. I'm not going to put her business out here, but y'all already know she definitely got her something in her life, and she taking the most of it. Let's just say that. She making the most of the situation. So with that being said, I hate you missed this, Kiki. We got a really special guest in the building. I'm excited about this interview. Rapper. Touring artist.
Entrepreneur.
Slash
actor.
Slash
trapper. Real nigga all the way around, though.
King of Nevada. Yowda.
Yes, sir. What's going on,
Welcome, man.
Man, I appreciate you for having me, bro. It's
Absolutely.
all good.
So, long night last night, huh?
Bunch of long nights, man. You know, I stay working, man.
Yeah.
Bunch of long nights. You know
I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Yeah.
So I seen you sliding on the ground last night. You was bumping that Would You Slide?
Yeah, Would You Slide with me and Arsenal the Rebel.
That shit hard.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Yeah. Arsenal nice too.
Yeah, he got bars. You know, he a battle rapper, but you know, he crossing over to his rapper side. So, you know, I gotta, you know, when you rap with a battle rapper, you gotta keep up with them lyrics. So,
He
you know what
killed
I'm saying?
Flex. Killed Flex shit.
Super.
Yeah. So when I went to go check the album out, I was nervous for you.
Yeah.
But I had already seen you did your thing with Sci-Hi, a lot of 2 Chainz, a lot of niggas, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I say this nigga held his own on them shit. Oh,
Yeah.
with Rose, definitely. Got to talk about the boss. So yeah, when you jumped on there, yeah, you held your own, but that's a dope tape though.
Yeah,
dope tape.
got you. For sure, appreciate that.
All right, so normally we get into how's our week. So Kiki's not here, so I'm gonna talk about how my week was.
All right.
So we've been off a couple weeks, Yowda. All right? And the reason was because I had COVID incidents twice
Did you?
in 5 weeks. Okay?
Ooh wee.
No confirmed test, but still, you know, when you have the symptoms, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I want to say to the world, getting tested is not the easiest thing to do. All right. So they want you to stay in the house, but they won't test you because I didn't have any underlying illnesses, right? So, you know, they short on the test. That's why we closed down. We closed down because they were supposed to be getting tested in. That's why we initially closed down.
Okay.
All right. But now they like, okay, well, listen, sir, we can't test you. So let me get this straight, ma'am. This is how I had to ask the doctor. So let me get this straight, ma'am. You want me to stay in the house for 2 weeks? I'm off. I ain't got shit to do. And you want me to stay in the house for 2 weeks without a positive test? No, I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm out here.
I think that's how everybody feeling right about now.
I'm off, and you gonna give me 2 weeks with a doctor note, and you killing me, by the way. I just want you to know it's a whole lot of shit in my
like
face
I said,
right
this
now.
light, man. This light this morning, man. I ain't even get heavy on the neck.
Okay,
You know, usually it leave little marks on my neck because it should be so heavy and shit. But I ain't gonna talk about that right now.
Okay, all right, you gonna flex on me like that. It's cool. Hey, listen, everybody know I ain't want no trouble. I ain't want to put none of my shit on, so I just kept it light. I just want him to kill my shit, but I knew it wasn't gonna be a good match anyway. So,
man, we ain't in competition. We gonna shine together.
I like how you think.
The sun is bright enough for everybody. It light up the whole world.
Exactly.
I can share a piece of my light if it can. You know what I mean?
That motherfucking nice, man. So, anyway, other than that, I've been out here promoting the show. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Thoughts of a Real One podcast. Y'all see we bringing the biggest people that come through our city. So, with that being said, what the hell is you doing in the city?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm on probation out here.
Okay.
Actually, federal pretrial. Yeah, I can call the case, and it landed me in Ohio. I know people be like, "Oh, you come from Vegas? What you doing in Ohio?" a lot of activities that not necessarily involved me, but because of my peers and people I'm around, so it kind of caught me up. Which, in the beginning, I thought was like, you know, some bull, but everything happens for a reason with God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I think it was God just setting me down because, you know, since these white folks been in my business, I've been really on my grind a little more. It wasn't like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Now it's like, okay, I got to put both feet over here because they ain't playing over here.
So how do you
know
make that make sense with the music and all that?
Actually, it's kept me out the streets.
Okay.
Like, now that I got these people in my business, like, I'm on this probation, like, they not allowing me to do, they strict. I got 2 POs. They not allowing me to do nothing but work.
Yeah.
like anything else, they on my heels. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, well then I've been pushing like now.
Locking in.
Yeah, so it's like it's a blessing and a curse, but I take it more as a blessing. Like I said, it's God really like.
So
you got this opportunity, get with it.
So with that being said, you put out 4 projects last year, right?
I believe so. I'm not for sure, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I
get
counted.
confused.
I counted. You put out 4.
I know I didn't put out about 4 singles since the quarantine though. At least I got a whole album done. I got a couple more. Shoot, you was talking about your week. Last week I was in Vegas and LA. I think we shot 7 videos in 7 days.
God dang.
Like 7 full-figured videos, not no just standing by the car with the homies. And,
yeah, with a concept and everything.
Concept, actors, paid models, you know what I'm saying, locations.
Yeah.
All that, yeah.
Whew.
Yes, 7, 8 videos. That's not counting the features, though. That's just counting mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a couple projects with other people that I had to hop on, so do that. Not including the studio time. And, you know, I've been whooped, man.
Yeah, I understand. So when I finally shout out to I believe your publicist or
Kilo, the road manager.
Kill it. All right. She is amazing. All right. I just wanted to definitely shout her out. Excellent job. Thank you for putting this interview together.
Yeah, she do her thing. She mad because we don't take her on the road, though. She don't get to come on the road. But, yeah.
Well, yeah, she definitely she on her job out there. So
sure.
That's dope. But yeah, so tell us about yourself, man.
Man, just working, grinding, man. I got a movie. I'm in a movie that's coming out called Indictment on the 13th.
Yes.
I'm in a movie called Indictment that's coming out. Like I said, just dropping these singles, dropping this music. Workaholic for real.
Workaholic.
Yeah.
So how does that affect your love life?
It don't, because you got to deal with somebody that's motivated.
Yeah.
Like if somebody has dreams and inspirations just like you do, then they accept it. If somebody ain't got, don't want to do nothing with their life, it's like, why you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And baby like to shop, so she ain't gonna tell me not to work. You know what I'm saying?
Go get that money.
Yeah. I got to do this. Oh, okay, baby, go ahead.
Yeah. Go get that money.
You feel me?
So you from Nevada.
Las Vegas, that's right.
King out there, right?
You feel me?
All right. So I knew I had to ask you about something when I found out you was from Nevada, right?
What's that?
I'm sure you might. I don't know if you know about this. So your mayor went on the motherfucking television.
Yeah.
Couple months ago, about April.
Yeah.
Misspoke out there. She damn near said y'all was a test sample for social distancing.
Yeah, but that's like, well, you not being from out there, that's not a surprise. Vegas Nevada in general is a real crooked place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the politicians got a lot of money involved in the casinos and stuff.
Right.
So they weren't trying to close down because they missing out on money. Like the mayor, her whole family is locked in. Like
she was talking about open that motherfucker back
Yeah,
up, but she wasn't even going in there though.
Yeah, but they whole family is locked in tough with all the casinos and all that stuff. So she was missing out on money, like millions of dollars. So of course, who cares about what everybody else got going on? I want my money.
So how the city feel about that when she did that?
She ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere?
Nah.
She gonna stay in office?
Yeah.
God damn. Even after she said
Yeah, because in all actuality, just the strip alone, employs like 650,000 people in Las Vegas.
Jesus.
That's like, it's only like 1.3 or 1.2 million people in Vegas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's damn near half of the,
population out there.
So a lot of people was off work, and you know what I'm saying? So everybody's trying to get back to work, but as long as they do it safe. It ain't if quarantine don't bother me, man. I did 5 years in prison, so it was like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I like, people like, I feel like I'm on lockdown. I said, you ain't been on lockdown. I can still sit out here, rub on the booty, eat what I want to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was in the hole for 9 months before, so I like, the quarantine, I get to watch TV, eat what I want. I can step in the house out, you know what I'm saying?
And COVID is bringing a lot of real niggas home. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I had a lot of partners get out. My cousin get out in 12 days. He had like a 5-year sentence.
Dang.
And he finna come home. Like, a lot of stuff is happening cool. It's a lot of bad happening too also, but,
So, real quick, talk to us about that 5 years. So, was that prior to the music? Or was that...
It was prior to the music. It was a case I ended up doing at a maximum facility in California.
Maximum?
Yeah, maximum facility in California.
All right, yeah, you a real nigga.
So, I did it. I walked it down. I mean, you know, like I had a homeboy get in front of the judge one time. He told the judge, he said, "How I'm gonna do all that time?" The judge told my nigga, he said, "Just do as much as you can, and we got you with the rest."
God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, it was actually that also was a blessing. You know, I take everything as a blessing, no matter what happens. If I get into a car wreck when I leave here, it's like God telling me that I was finna get into a worse car wreck down the street.
Yeah.
That's how I look at everything. Like, if I trip and fall right here and hurt my ankle, that means later on I might have broke my leg. So God just hurt me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I take everything. It was a blessing, you know what I'm saying? I got to know myself. I educated myself a lot.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I changed a lot in my life. You know what I'm saying? Because if I wouldn't have went to prison for 5 years, I would have probably ended up getting life.
Damn.
The way I was headed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was fighting a case that they were trying to give me like 65 years.
Yeah.
I ended up beating that case, and they ended up giving me the 5 for another charge. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it was just a blessing.
So, in there, what point did you say, like, all right, I'm about to lock in with this music shit?
Well, I used to rap on the yard. So, you know, we was rapping on the yard.
That's a good way to get through it.
It was, you know what I'm saying? I wrote a lot of songs, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I had something. One day we was on lockdown, right? And the police called me out my cell. You know what I'm saying? He was like, the warden wants to talk to you. Now, with me, I had just got out the hole, and we had an incident with, like, fighting with police officers. So I'm like, man, he finna call me down here about this bullshit. I get down there to the warden's office. He like, I want to hear you rap.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God, I was like, what? He's like, I want to hear you rap. They see you be on the yard rapping. Everybody talk about you. Like, I want to hear you rap.
Yeah.
I was like, man, if y'all get me back to my motherfucking cell before you get me
Hurry
killed.
up.
Yeah, I'm like, you finna get me killed up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
They think you snitching in there.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, give me back. I ain't doing that. But, you know, when I went back to the room, my cellie, you know what I'm saying? He was like, where you go? I was like, man, I told him what happened. He was like, you do it? Oh, hell no. He was like, man, that's crazy they called you down there for that. I was like,
crazy.
right? So at that point, it was like, let me try this out when I come home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And to keep it real, I still, when I came home, I ain't gonna lie, I came home getting straight to a bag. I was on my bull.
Mm-hmm.
I started rapping because of a bet. I lost a bet.
To spit a rap.
No, I lost a bet. Like, my homie was buying a car. He was getting a Lamborghini at the time.
Okay.
So he was like, man,
All right.
I'm gonna get a Lambo. I was like, man, you ain't getting one. So we going back and forth, you know, shooting it. The nigga was like, let's bet. Because I used to just freestyle play around and stuff.
Yeah.
He's like, man, if I buy a Lamborghini, you drop one mixtape and take it serious.
That's hard.
I was like, all right. Like, a couple months later, this nigga pulled up like, man, you got studio time, hop in. I went in there, I dropped my first mixtape, and that landed in the hands of Ross.
Okay.
Like, the first mixtape I ever dropped, Ross got a hold of it.
That's hard.
And inquired about me, and then everything else happened after that.
So, what was your first song, though? Do you remember what that recorded? You remember what that process was like? Was it whack?
Yeah.
It was terrible?
Super. I don't even like songs I did like 3-4 years ago. Like, for real, like, the first song I got with me and Ross is called Ballin'.
I heard that.
Now, when I hate that song. I was just telling somebody the other day, man, I hate when they play it. I hate when I go to the club and the DJ puts it on. I'm like, man, I got so much other motherfucking music. Why quit playing that song?
So, is it because you think that which I think all artists do, they've grown with
definitely, because like that song, and then in my verse on that song, you know, I redid it like 3 times. Okay. Yeah, because the homies was like, that ain't it. What? So I went back in there.
Is this after cool. Rose laid his verse?
Rose laid his verse. On that song, okay, I bumped into Rose like when in Vegas. He's like, man, you know, I got your CD in my phone. Let's do something. Ooh, you trying to work? I'm like, yeah, I'm thinking he bullshitting all the time. He like, come out to Miami, send me a song, and we'll see what's up. I sent him a song. That song, Ballin', happened to be clipped to the email. That wasn't even the song I was supposed to send him. So when we got to the studio at his house, he had laid the verse, and when I heard the verse, I looked at my homeboy that sent the email like, you sent the wrong shit. Yeah. My homeboy just looked at me like, now this Rose, I'm like, I can't ask this nigga for another verse because he already blessing me. You feel me? Yeah. So I just ran with it and did my thing. So he had dropped his verse already. So I did mine like 3 times before we made it final. He came back out, we shot the video, and then it was history from there, you know what I'm saying?
So you worked with a lot of artists, I already said that. YG.
My nigga.
Yeah. Mozzie.
My nigga. My brother.
Filthy Rich.
My nigga.
One of my personal favorites.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever made you change a verse besides that? Have you got something that was like, dang?
No. Like, majority of the songs, I always did my verse first. Even like the latest Rose songs I got with Rose, like the last couple of them, like I had my verse first, and which I don't like because it's like I feel like niggas be rapping over me. You feel me? Because if I hear a verse first, then I can catch that energy off of him,
absolutely,
and I can vibe a little better to it. You know what I'm saying? So like the tape with Mozzie, we kind of did all that in the studio together. But Mozzie, you know, he write, you know, he a real artist. So I went in there first. The one with Filthy, me and Filthy kind of went back and forth. Who else? YG did my stuff first. Gates, the one I got with Gates, he just did the hook and sent it to me. 95% of the time I do my stuff first. Even like the latest songs I got with Ross, my verse was first on a lot of them. Ross, the one on my last album, we got Cartier Shades. Ross actually had that song for like a year
that was
before
hard.
He put his verse on it.
That was a hard record.
Yeah. So my verse was like a year, maybe a year and a half old.
Oh, wow.
Before he...
So you been did that?
Yeah, I did it a long time ago. He liked it in L.A. in the studio. Told me to send it to him. I sent it to him. He had never got on it.
Nice. And
then like even Brickman was about a year old.
Yeah, Brickman was hard. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, remix. Is that the remix with Rose on it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The original one got Zoe Dollars on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's one feature that you got back and went crazy and was like, damn, yeah, this it. This is what I'm doing.
It had to be like somebody like I've had people like pay me for features and it'd be like sometimes I wanted to keep the song. Like I've had songs like that. Nah, because you know they pay you for the feature, you do your thing, and I'm like, bro, this hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? What
I
you
need
gonna do
this.
with it? Yeah. Most of the time they don't do what they're supposed to do with the song, but I mean they get what they pay for. And even my engineer at home, he'd be like, man, quit rapping like that on these people's songs, because I gassed it.
Yeah.
He was like, you can't keep doing that. And I'm like, I gotta give them what they pay for. I'm like, it's business. If somebody else hears that verse, they're gonna be like, oh, I want to pay for a verse too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and you gonna take whatever fans they got. You
yeah,
know
off
what I'm
top,
saying?
off top.
So
yeah.
I'm dropping A1
every time. Every time I'm trying to gas, I'm trying to give it to him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, good shit. So signing the MMG.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what that's like.
I'm still independent.
Mm-hmm.
So I still like control everything I do and everything. You know, Rose just let me roll with the stamp. It's kind of like a management situation.
Oh, partnership.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's good. I still do everything myself. Like, I'm still on the independent grind. Like, I mean, it shined a lot of light on me, so it made me work even harder because I got to keep up now with the label mates and more competition, you know?
Yeah. So, do that make you, like, go harder when you see,
off top. You know, it make me want to do my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you see Meek out here, Wale, you know
that.
I know you definitely was on tour with him and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about Wale, man. I just got a question about the nigga. Is the nigga really crazy, man? Like, is he really bipolar, bro?
I wouldn't say he's bipolar. He's just passionate about everything he does.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he's an open book, which I consider that, like, especially in this music game right now, like, he's a real individual.
Yeah.
It's hard to be that, like, in this industry. And from what I've seen, like, you know, he just lets it out. He lets his feelings out. He tells you what it is. He tells you what it ain't. He's passionate about everything he does. If he puts energy into something, he's going to commit to it. And that's like, you know, you can't really ask for much more out of that.
Yeah.
You know, Wale, with me and him, our relationship is cool because Wale was the first artist to ever come at me and ask me what I needed help on.
That's hard.
Wale came to my spot and I was recording out of a closet.
Mm-hmm.
Where you had to lift the door up and pull the door and do this.
Yeah.
Wale came in there and recorded with me.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Wale did. You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
Like, so that meant a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't too many artists that would do that, you know what I'm saying? Especially at the level he was at the time.
That's hard. So, La Costa
Nostra.
Yeah, you know mafia shit, right? Mafia music, right? So you had a song with 2 Chainz on that joint, 2 Week, right? Hard record, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I don't like it, but go ahead.
I know. You passed that. I already know. But so you worked with 2 Chainz, and that was early. That was like 2011 or 2012 or some shit like that. So you been known the nigga, right? And then they had a versus, right? Him and Rose.
I didn't even watch it. I was on the plane.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I was on the plane.
What? So how did you feel when they announced that lineup? Though?
Rose catalog too heavy, man. Like, you know,
Yeah.
2 Chainz got a lot of platinum hits, but he don't have a catalog like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Ross can still do another verse challenge with somebody else and not play the same song.
He talking shit right now. Right now. I seen the nigga on the interview yesterday. The nigga said, yeah, I got another 20-pack. I ain't even play. Like, it was a lot of shit he didn't play. None of the Maybach Music series. He didn't play shit off of that. But yeah, he was on there. He was clowning. The nigga got a massage on there. I don't know if they told you that. The nigga got a massage on the verses, man. This nigga got to relax. Like, I don't know what's up with him, but you might want to tell him he got to relax. The nigga got a fucking massage on the verses, man. So that was crazy, man. But I definitely just wanted to know, like, how you feel about the whole versus concept and all that. Like, I mean, do you watch them or
not really?
No.
Nah, I'm not really into.
Not even the Babyface and Teddy Riley, though? You ain't even watched that?
I ain't check that out either, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm on my phone, but I ain't like...
You ain't checking in like that?
Nah.
Okay.
And that's a problem, because, you know, my management be on me all the time. Like, you need to post and you need to be... I'm like, man, I got real life going on, man. I don't know about no Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And it just don't move me. I've been in and out, so I know what's real and what ain't. And just like, you know, I don't watch a lot of TV either, so...
Oh, well, I definitely understand that. TV ain't the same. Netflix, though.
Netflix,
check in on Netflix?
I do chill with the net.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You fuck with Ozark?
Nah, I ain't got on that.
You gotta relax, bro.
I ain't got on that.
Come on, man. You can't be no trapper, man.
I ain't got on that. Man. I ain't got on that. Yeah.
Ozark hard, bro. You gotta check in on that. Next time you on one of them road trips, get in the Ozark, man. Yeah, that shit active, man. So you independent and all that, right? So where do you stand on the independent grind versus signing with a major?
It depends on if you have enough money to support yourself or not. If you don't have enough money to support yourself and do your thing, signing with a major is your best deal to go with, or you're gonna waste your talent.
Okay.
If you got enough money to support yourself and do your own thing and get your money.
So is the 360 deal, you know, you hear that's like the norm now. Is that a good thing for artists to do? Because they really don't got a choice, right?
If you don't, like I said, if you don't have enough, because everybody, you got to understand, most of these artists that's coming up, they really ain't getting no money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't getting no money, like 1% of something is better than 0% of nothing.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they gonna make you a star. It's ways to eat off of that. Like, you just gotta, now if you sign a 360 deal, you just gotta use your business mind. Sponsorships, all the kind of stuff. It's a million ways to get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they putting you in position to get, they putting you in position to get another $1 million somewhere else.
Right.
So use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's all you gotta do. Like I said, if you in a situation where you can't do it yourself, let them put you, I say, you know, I would do it. But, you know, I was kind of stable or fortunate in my situation. So
you was talking your shit. I seen it. You had a Phantom before you met Rose. I
definitely.
Yeah, I'm checked in. I know what's going on, man. But so we got a lot of local artists. I'm sure you got a married word, but we got a lot of local artists here.
I fuck with some people out here, man. Preem, DiBiase, Ruda Bang,
okay,
Rip Flames.
Ruda Bang doing the show.
I was fucking with Doughboy way before he even fucked with Future. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fuck with some people out here.
So what advice would you give
from the Clear? That's my name.
Okay. What would you give any local artist that's still, you know, just doing it himself and all of that?
Just work and stay prayed up.
Just work.
Stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
if you work and pray, you really ain't got no time for no bull.
So I seen a interview that Rick Ross did, right? And it's not really about Rose. It was about the artist that was in the crowd. He had like a flash drive that he wanted to give to Rick Ross. So when you meet artists, how do you go about? Because you don't want to give them a CD, do you? You don't want to.
CDs is over with.
How do you say like, yeah, here go my music? Do you do that? Do you flash drive it?
Me?
How would you want somebody to approach you if I'm an artist and I'm trying to get on?
Man, I don't know because it's so much right now. I kind of don't even want to hear it because most of the time they approach you, you're not in a situation where you want to be approached.
Right.
Like if I'm at a show, if I just did the show, I'm trying to relax. I got media after this. Like you kind of got to respect what the artist is going through right now. If I'm chilling and me and you at the spot chilling and we got some ladies around or something like that, I definitely don't want a fool coming up, hey man, hear my music. I'm like, all right, bro, but my vibe is right here right now. I'm not trying to worry about music. You know what I'm saying? So you really got to respect the timing has to be everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it might be a time where I might be like somewhere and a dude come up to me. And it's all about your approach.
Yeah.
You got to figure, because when I first started, I think I handed out for free over 30,000 CDs.
God damn.
Over 30,000 CDs. And that was a time when, iTunes wasn't popping all that shit. This is
you trying to flood
2015, stuff like that. So when artists would come up to me and be like, man, will you buy my CD? I'm like, nah, nigga, because I just passed out 40,000.
Yeah.
When I printed up 30,000 at one time, Cons, the first one I dropped, the one that had Ballin' on it with Rick Ross, the one with YG, I printed up 30,000 of those, passed them all out for free, didn't get $1 from one around my city. And
you gave that out free?
Gave them all out free. Because it's like, when I come at you with a CD or something, like, first thing niggas do is like, man, I'm cool. Bro, it's free.
Yeah, but you got like real features. You know, them
I had
niggas
real
ain't
features
got,
on it. But see, and it's all about my approach too. Like, I would actually pull up, like, say if you was at the gas station.
Yeah.
I pulled up on you in a nice foreign, hopped out dripping.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take
Hey, bro, you take my CD?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you right. Yeah, that's your Royce? Yeah, that's my Rolls Royce right there, man.
Yeah.
Check me out. Niggas was putting me right in. They want to see what I'm talking about because of my, you know what I'm saying? Because everything I got going on.
Yeah.
So you gotta have that too. Like, if a nigga come up to me, like, and everything is together, I'm gonna want to check him out, because if you together, your business is probably together and your CD's probably together. I had it wrapped up nice, you know what I'm saying? Presentation is everything. So you just can't, like, if I'm in the middle of me and my girl talking and you run up, hey man, what's up, Yowda? What's up, bro? Hey, check out my music. I'm like, I'm trying to holler at baby right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
it's about timing and presentation.
But them niggas be thinking like, I might not never see this nigga again. You know what I'm saying?
But then that's not the mindset of a winner, because my mindset, like, is like, oh, you gonna see me and you gonna hear me whether you take this or not.
Right. So you gonna
whether you take this or not, you don't want it now. Man, I remember one time, La Costa Nostra, I remember I passed out a CD to a nigga, and the nigga walked out the club and threw it on the ground. I remember this nigga's face.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you ain't like that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
I ain't saying that. I'm like, all right, the nigga threw it on the ground, drove off. I went back and picked the CD up. You know what I'm saying? And dusted it off and gave it to somebody else. At that time, I had printed out 10,000 of La Costa Nostra. That's why I say over 40,000. Like, I printed out, I've been printing out a lot. So, man, I remember the nigga's face and everything. Right now, the nigga my biggest fan.
That's hard.
He said, man, I remember you gave me a CD. I remember the nigga. Like 2 years ago, I remember you gave me a CD. I was like, I remember you threw it on the ground.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, you couldn't rap then.
You petty as fuck, though, y'all. You threw that back in there on it.
Yeah, I did. But the nigga said, yeah, you couldn't rap back then. That's what he told me. I was like, I can now, though. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, appreciate you, my nigga, for sure.
That shit hard. So, Interstate Lines, right? Mm-hmm. You did that with Slim 400.
Slim 4, it's my nigga.
So, you did that, and then you put that album out, and he got shot.
Yeah.
How did that affect you, like, with the record?
That's my dog. That's like, everybody I've ever did music with is a real friend. It ain't no, like, the 2 Chainz situation was not that. Me and Hit Dude didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the only feature I ever paid for. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was 2 Chainz. Every other feature I've done since then, everybody I really had a connection with and a true friendship with that I've ever did music with. So, that's my dog. So, as far as the album goes, like, he was just with me this weekend in L.A. You know what I'm saying? As far as the album goes, it might have boosted the sales up, but that don't mean shit to me, because I'd rather have my friends safe than a few little punk-ass dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, Slim is really out there in the field. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like, I was more worried about that than the music. You know what I'm saying?
So, my next question, to piggyback off of that situation, so, you had that, you had the Nipsey situation.
Mm-hmm.
How did that affect you? Like, when you see people, this where they from.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this, both of them got hit up where they
off top. That's where it happens at. Shoot, when I got shot at a video shoot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't as deadly.
In Nevada?
Yeah, in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got shot at a video shoot. So, it just lets you know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Like, when you are a figure or like the top dog or whatever, like you're considered a trophy
Mm-hmm.
to some niggas that ain't got nothing going on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you got to remember that at all times and conduct yourself accordingly.
So Boosie always say, he got a famous quote. He said,
yeah, I know what you finna say. He ain't lying.
Most rappers get
Die
killed in their
own
city, right?
In their own city, they do.
So how you feel about staying versus leaving after seeing all of those?
Man, you know, I stay out the way, but it's very true because everybody that ever hated on me or said something bad about me was from my own city.
How though?
Man, people see you grow up there and they see you elevate, and some people just don't like it.
Yes.
But the thing about with me is anybody I've ever had so-called like beef with or didn't like me is somebody I've never had a conversation with.
Okay, so they don't even know you.
Nah, because even some of they homies be like, why you don't like dude? Like, you ever talk to him? Nah, I just don't like the way he act. I just don't like him because it is. Him and his friends think they. And I'm like, come on, my nigga, shut up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then every time I do see him, it's all hugs and Hallmark cards. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just don't matter. So.
Yeah, I understand. Okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to ask you about that situation. Like a lot of artists, they think like they got to keep it real. I'm not leaving. This is my
keep
city.
it real to who though? You got to keep it real to yourself before you can be. If you don't keep it real with yourself, you're not able to be effective or anything like that to anybody else. Like, I don't know the right way to put it, but keeping it real with yourself helps others more than it does trying to keep it real with everybody else first.
I'm on the side where you get a bag, leave, get the fuck out.
Yeah, why not?
Get the fuck out the city. Like,
man, I ain't gonna lie. Where I live at in Vegas is like 30 minutes away from everything.
Yeah.
It's guard gated. You got to show an ID before you get into the property.
Exactly.
I got a guard right there, you know. And some of the homies don't like coming up there. And I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I don't like coming down there.
Police different up there. They don't want to come up to your shit. They're police different up there.
Me?
Yeah, I definitely understand that. But like my thought process was like when I was doing whatever I was doing, I felt like if you want to do something to me, you're going to have to ride with me for this 30 minutes on this freeway. And if I don't see you back there, then that's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I just totally got caught slipping.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to have a bag and I'm going to be in the city with all the vultures.
You're not supposed to. It's called elevation.
Right.
Elevation. And if you don't elevate in life, then you just really not living.
Got you. Well, all right. So, with that being said, you got a lot of records, right? Lot of product out here on these streets. Mm-hmm. And I know the hard drive is full, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know it's full. I know that motherfucker.
What I did 85 songs during the little quarantine.
Yes. So how do you, with all of that content, pick an album or a project?
I don't. Other people do. Like, I used to record just me and the engineer, but I invite people to the studio or play songs with people around, and I people watch.
Okay.
Like, if you got in the car with me or something, I might play a song and then just, I'll be dry. I might swerve a little bit because I'm trying to see what's his reaction to this. And it depends on how hard you vibe to it or bob your head to it. If I'm going to, like, clink, clink, okay, that's one. And then I'll do that, like, if some ladies around or something like that, play a song and do the same thing. Because if I pick the songs I like, I'm not going to download my own shit for one.
Right.
I'm not finna, you feel me? So,
yeah, go ahead.
So, like, I let everybody else pick. And then, like, the songs I like the most don't be the ones.
Right.
The ones I be like, man, listen to this. The homies be like,
Right.
And then the ones I think is all right, everybody be like, that's it.
That's the one.
Yeah, it's a lot of songs I don't like that I put out and people was like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right.
So, is it true, like, when you record a record, do you know it's a hit?
No. Like I said, no, I don't like. Because like I said, the majority of songs I feel like I like the most, other people don't like. The ones I usually feel like is all right, everybody be like, man, that's him.
Yeah.
I was like, for real? There's a lot of songs like I let people pick out that I skipped. Like, shoot, I was playing, that was one song I wasn't even going to finish.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And was like, man, that's him. I just did the hook. I was like, for real?
That's it?
They was like, man, about 5 people said that. Then I just finished the song. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a great ear for beats, right?
Yeah.
And, just listening to all the different projects is consistent, so I could tell that's you picking them out, right? So do you feel like because you heard so much content that your ear for picking a hit that's why it's like that? That's why you don't pick it because you just got so much records in your brain, but it's probably different for somebody else that's not you?
I kind of feel that way because sometimes I hear a beat and I'll be like, man, that's a hit, but it's not for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I hear, I'll be like, dang, that could be something, but I need somebody else to do the hook on there. You know, I could do that sometimes. So, and sometimes I send a lot of those records out to like for features and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can sometimes hear a beat, be like, damn, that shit hard. That'd be a hit, but it's not for me. Go to the next one.
So you ever gave a hit away? Something that you was like, damn,
man,
I wanted that.
If you remember the song with Jeezy, Mustard, R.I.P. We just ripped it.
Oh no, bro.
Mustard had sent that beat to me first.
No, man.
And this one's got Jeezy YG on it.
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz,
yeah. Yeah, man.
Mustard had sent that because, you know, I was fucking with Mustard real tough back then.
Shout out to Mustard.
Mustard sent that beat to me first. And I turned it down. I was like, I don't want that shit. Because it sounded like something else he had sent me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want this shit. So I was like, man, he said, you don't want that? That's Yowda. I'm like, man, it's cool, bro. But and then like 3 months later, I'm like,
you heard that shit? You
I'm like, man, Pep, pull that shit up. Mustard sent me. I was like, oh. He was like, you slipped on it, Yowda. I was like, man, whatever.
Yeah, man, that was a hit, man. That motherfucker was cold, man. Shout out to Jeezy, man. He definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, that's crazy though. But so you got projects with Mozzie, like I said, Filthy Rich. First off, just a side note, I told y'all this is one of my favorite artists. Filthy Rich, what is he like?
Same way he is on camera.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filthy consistent with his behavior. You know what I'm saying?
I could see that. So when they had they beef, Mozzie and Filthy Rich, how did that go for you? When you in the middle, right?
Yeah, I kind of I'm not picking choosing friends, and they both like they not from where I'm from. I'm not from where they from. So you know, I let them handle their politics, how they handle it, and I just step back and do me.
So you don't feel like, damn, let me pull a call in. You just like,
nah, it wasn't none of my business.
I'm staying all the way out.
I know both of them. I've been around both of them, so like their relationship was closer than mine was with either one of them. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and I kind of know what everything stems from. I've been around, so it's like it wasn't nothing from, you know, that wasn't.
So you think them niggas gonna work that out though?
Nah.
Come on, man.
Nah, that's over with.
Damn, that's fucked up, man. Yeah, I like them together, man.
Yeah, but that's over with. They ain't. I just feel like that. Like I don't feel like either one of them need each other. So where
do you go? Like I ain't really never heard nothing that you had with beef with nobody.
Nah.
So why?
Nah. Anytime I ever had a situation or something, like I keep it off the internet or whatever, and like, you know, my home, like I hang around some real serious people. So it's not really like I'm not doing that. Like I've had issues where people have said something and then, you know, they got pulled up on. Like I'm not finna put that out there. I'm not finna do none of that. Like,
yeah.
And it's serious. So like I don't think I could have a situation where I was just like going back and forth with somebody and somebody wouldn't get pulled up on.
So do beef come with the game?
Yeah. I've had several incidences. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just never publicly spoke about it because I know the seriousness behind everything.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And some people take it as a joke, but then like it does get serious, and then it's like, you know, when you got some people around you that don't play, it's like, oh, well, they did this. You know, it's part of the reason why I can't perform in my city because a lot of actions took place about some certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just know the seriousness behind everything, so it's not like, you know, I'm not finna do that.
So, have you ever been approached by somebody to protect you? Extortion. Like a lot of that go on.
In the West Coast, yeah, it do.
A lot of that go on. Like that. So,
but man, hell, no. You know, I'm real tied in, man. Like, no, definitely not.
So how do you handle that when somebody even like
nobody has ever even like
come to you like that?
Hell no. I'm in LA all the time, man. Listen, I go out there, jewelry, cars, all that, man. I'm in Compton, Bompton, should I say? I'm in Inglewood, you know what I'm saying? I'm all over, man. Like, I got nigga, man, I'm not worried about none of that.
Yeah.
I go out there, all my jewelry on, go where I want to shoot videos, we clubbing, we partying, doing whatever. I got homies out there, man, real recognized, real. Plus, I'm from Vegas, I'm right down the street, so.
Right.
I mean, don't play, because one of your family members going to come out here one day, too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But, That shit be for them niggas who really don't be, they ain't
So
got no background like that.
I hate to ask you about another motherfucker, man, but Tekashi, he was one of them niggas that paid for protection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when like those gangs, they actually do approach, they looking at that as a marketing tool now, another stream of income for them. So a lot of kids join gangs just to be a part of something in the first place, right? And then if you're an artist and you get approached by a gang to protect you, what do you think? You think they should just be themselves and stay on their own, or
that's
they
the
might
problem.
can use that protection?
Man, listen, if you keep it real with yourself and do what you're supposed to do, like, you don't need. I personally, like, I ain't never even needed security. You know what I'm saying? I done been on tour with $250,000 worth of jewelry on in the hoodest clubs in every city I went to. You know what I'm saying? I tap in with some homies damn near everywhere and be like, hey, what's up? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Niggas pull up for me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, but if you're not a part of that and you trying to be a part of that, that's when the situation comes in.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been approached like that because, my background speaks for itself. Now, for like Tekashi's situation, like, he wasn't never supposed to be making no music like that in the first place.
Right.
That's not who he is. It's not what he does. So, when you put yourself in the situations and try to be something you're not, there's always going to be a problem.
But it's a lot of that in rap music.
It is. And that's why a lot of, like, some of the biggest artists that go to LA. I see it all the time. Niggas get pressed, niggas paying, like.
Bro, I got to ask you this. Okay.
I got a list of niggas I
know
sure
you do. So here's my motherfucking problem, right? And I don't want y'all to, like, I guess I understand, you don't really want to get in another nigga business, right? But it's so many behind the scenes stories that we don't get as fans, right?
Off top, no question.
We be looking at these niggas like these niggas is the most gangsterous niggas out here. How when you approach them, like, can you see it?
Yeah, off top. I know just from hanging around certain individuals that, you can tell. But you got to understand something, man. Like, most rap artists, they get put on when they 17, 18, 19 with these labels. Like, you look at some of them, they real young getting put on. And it's like, how much dirt was you doing or how much dope was you selling as a teenager, bro?
Right.
You really wasn't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, like, hardly anybody getting on when they 25, 26. Them years is kind of like crucial for niggas putting in work or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'd say at least 90% of motherfuckers is on bullshit.
90. Goddamn, that's
90. Niggas get on the camera and they get tough. And you can always tell because, like, my nigga, like, I got in this shit to get out of being tough.
Right.
I'm trying to be pussy right now.
That's right.
You feel me?
That's
like, I'm not trying to be tough no more. I don't want to be over here like niggas like me take you to the hood. Like, bro, I don't want to go to the hood no more, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all, let me take you to my hood. For what?
Yeah.
Like, what I'm going to see over there? Show me something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. Some niggas is like, oh yeah, take me to the hood. I'm good in this hood. So like, I don't do that. Like, niggas, like, not to sound like that though. Let me put this the right way.
Goddamn.
When I go places, like, I'm not saying that I don't, like, even on tour, I'm not saying I ain't been in nobody's neighborhood. It's got to, you know what I'm saying, different cities or whatever. Like, I'm not saying that. But majority of the time, the gangsters pull up on me.
Got you.
Like,
got you. Yeah.
Come fuck with me.
Yeah.
Not me come fuck with you. I ain't got nothing to prove. You know what I'm saying? We chilling, bro. Like, I know you from over here, but let's have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to bring it, man. Probably not. We on a Wale tour, bro. Let's just come. There's a bunch of bitches up here. Like, let's come hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, yeah, nigga, we all strapped up here. We doing this. We doing.
Yeah, because you're trying to get away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So have you ever, you said 90%. Have you ever been disappointed? Like, when you met somebody and was like.
Yeah, guaranteed.
Dang.
All the time. Man, the homies, a lot of my homeboys, they be like, man, I wish you wasn't rapping Yowda because you fucked up my image of the rap game.
Damn.
Because they'll meet niggas and be like.
Niggas be pussy.
Yeah, they be like, man, they be like, man, you fucked up my whole image of, like, I used to be a fan of this nigga. I'm a fan of these niggas and yeah.
Damn.
I got a homeboy told me, he was like, I'm never listening to rap again. This shit all bull. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hurt.
But yeah, the rap game is like WWE, bro.
God damn it. So, Curse of a Criminal Mind, right?
Yes, sir.
So, my favorite records was Fed Up, Self-Made, definitely a tough record. Shout out to Fat Trail.
Fat Trail. It's my bros.
Yeah, that his verse was hard. and Fall In.
Fall In featuring
Fall
Jazz
In,
Laser.
bro. All right, so now here's my question. Why the fuck ain't no video for Fall In, bro?
Wow.
That's my question, bro. I literally listened to the record, right? Go through it, and I hear it's a vibe, right? You know the shit a vibe. I seen when I said it.
Hold on. I gotta record this. Ask me that question again.
Why the fuck ain't no video to Fall In? That's what I need to know, bro.
Listen, we shot the video in Miami. The video footage was lost.
Wow.
I guess. I'm waiting on the video footage still right now. Fall In was a hard record.
That's a vibe, bro.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
That's a vibe. I said, I go look for it. I say, man, this nigga gotta have a video for this. I see the Fed Up. I see a couple Criminal Minded. I see all the videos for these other records.
Yeah.
No Fall In.
Yeah, we had shot that in Miami, man, and I'm still waiting on the footage right now. So
y'all gotta relax, man. Y'all gotta come on.
We're gonna get that together.
You got one out there, man, and you just letting that motherfucker just
man.
Don't put shit else out until you put that out, man. You gotta put that record out, man. You gotta. I mean,
I'm glad you said that. I'm sending this to the director right now.
Send it to his ass, man. I seen is it Black is Beautiful?
Yeah, Black is Beautiful. We're shooting that right now.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough one too. But Fall In got to come out before the Black is Beautiful record, man. It has to, man.
Man, I've been waiting on it, man. You hear this man talking about Fall In, man?
Yeah, y'all got the Fall In got to come out, bro. Y'all got it. They got to put that out, man. All right, so the easiest artist to work with out of all of those people that you worked with, what was the easiest artist that you ever worked with? You like, damn, this shit a breeze.
I don't know, man. That's hard. That's a hard one.
You ever just been surprised with somebody's like work
probably
ethic?
Fat Trill.
He hard. Hey, I definitely just shot him out. He definitely hard. He surprised me.
Fat Trill, like we vibe on another, like I had another album, Peasy.
Peasy, okay.
Eastside Peasy from Detroit. We got a CD coming out too called what is it called? Pre-Trial.
Okay.
Pre-Trial. We got one coming out called Pre-Trial. Me and Fat Trill got one coming out called Fat and Ugly. I got I got Reflection dropping also, and then I got Black is Beautiful video coming. Fendi, Numbers. What else did I shoot? Pass on It.
God damn.
These are videos I shot. I forgot. Damn, I can't remember all the. Get You and Me.
Get You and Me.
Is gonna be Get You and Me.
I definitely listened to that today. Yeah, Get You and Me. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna rock out.
One more thing I gotta talk to you about real quick. Trap Dreams.
With Jazz Laser.
Hard.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That was hard. So that's the same dude on the
Fall In.
Y'all got something.
He just actually signed a deal. Like he's gonna be big. He's a big time ghostwriter. He used to write for, well, not used to. He wrote Young Thug. He wrote Chris Brown. The new album they just dropped, he wrote on there.
Slime.
Summer Walker. Yeah. He wrote some records for her.
Dang.
He wrote for Justin Bieber. He wrote for Drake.
He active.
So now he's out of his situation. So now he's putting out his own project.
Y'all got something.
Yeah,
y'all got it. When y'all link up, like you got records, but when y'all link up, I was shocked to even see y'all had a whole tape.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this the nigga from the. Yeah. I was going backwards, but he.
You was in my catalog, man. I got a bunch of music. Huh?
Yeah. You got a lot of shit out there. I don't know how you get no sleep.
Was you just on Apple Music or what?
No, I was on my mixtape.
Oh yeah, that's how you got. You got everything. Man.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't got active for that. Yeah. Okay, so acting. You did like you had Empire here. Mm-hmm. You got Proven Innocence. Yeah. And you got the Indictment that you just spoke about. How you get into acting, bro?
They actually just hit me. And it was like, all right, cool. The Indictment is the first one I really had a speaking scene in. Okay. Where I got to speak and stuff like that. But the other ones, they just had me, standing around looking mean and tough and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. I was a prisoner in both. And my dude was like, stop, don't keep playing them roles. They're going to keep you stuck in there and you ain't going to be able to play nothing else.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn, all right. So then they hollered at me for Indictment. And then I'm trying to get into some other stuff too as we speak. I don't know if I'm going to speak on it, but.
All right, so real quick, I just want to ask you about Empire, right? So what was that like when you did that whole situation? Like, was you like, this Empire? Or you was just like, there's something to do?
I had never really watched it.
What?
Swear to God, I had never really watched it. So when I went on there, and then we got to the set, and like it's like some real deal, like
Yeah, that's a real.
there's some $1 million stuff going on. I'm like, dang, this, you know what I'm saying? They feeding the nigga. I'm like, they feeding the nigga good. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, this shit. You feel me? So, like, it was an experience. It was a big learning experience for me.
Yeah.
It was a big learning experience for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, damn, I know how Denzel feel now. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a real learning experience for me. All I did was like play a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it was like watching everything and seeing how everything was done and how everything was put together. I was like, wow.
So you think you got the book?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it happen. Like even the one indictment I'm in now, you know what I'm saying? They was like, okay, that was really believable. And I'm like, well, y'all got me playing a part that I didn't did in real life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it was just like, just be yourself. I'm like, all right, cool. Nigga, where my motherfucking money at? Nigga?
Right.
You feel me?
So, one last question about acting. Is the money better in acting or rapping?
I haven't done enough acting yet.
Okay.
But for the Empire shit, what I get paid, like $100 an hour?
Okay.
Yeah, I got paid $100 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And I went on there twice. So
Okay.
yeah,
A little reoccurring joint.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went on there twice. $100 an hour. The indictment, it was just one flat little fee.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I could see acting being a lot, but it'd have to be like a full time. You feel me? Like,
Okay.
Just because I know if I got paid $100 an hour for that shit, what was these other niggas getting paid?
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You know, I got my little check. I'm like, damn. Well, when they sent me the email and told me, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm there. Then it was like, damn, I wonder what these other motherfuckers getting paid.
Right.
Like, I'm a little extra.
Right.
Like, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
You feel me? So,
Okay, so I'm gonna get into what we call our rapid fire, right?
all right.
So I ask you a question, one or the other, and you just let me know why you prefer whichever one you choose. Okay. So with that being said, piggybacking off of that, trapping or acting, which one do you have more of an affinity for? Look how I worded that, Hey, look I'm a real journalist out here.
Acting. Acting.
I know what the fuck that means. Make sure y'all note P.O. that he said acting. Yeah,
Acting.
yeah, we definitely
Acting.
like acting better. Okay,
Yeah, acting.
all right. So as an artist, creating a hit or performing it, which one do you like better?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Performing it. Because you don't really know the value of the song till you see other people's reactions.
that's hard. Yeah,
You don't. Like, it's one song I shot a video to called My Gangster. We was on tour with Ross, and the song was whatever. My engineer put it on the album. I told him not to. He put it on there anyway. He was like, the song's hot.
Yeah.
We on tour with Ross one time. Ross was running late, and they was like, go perform another song. I'm like, what? I'm like, all right. Trap, throw something on.
right.
Dude, My Gangster came on. I performed it. We was in Myrtle Beach.
Okay, love Myrtle Beach
Niggas in the crowd was singing. Couple niggas in the crowd was singing the hook.
already.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Then I start performing, and they was like, yeah. I get off stage, everybody, man, that's that one.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? I didn't even want the song on the album. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So after that, I performed it in every city. Man, we got to New York. You know, for a West Coast nigga, performing in New York is everything.
Yeah.
So we got to New York. It's niggas in the crowd know that song.
Right. That's
I'm
right.
like, there's one nigga going ham to it, like, and I'm looking at him like, yeah, you my nigga, it's my nigga right here.
Right.
We
You
performing
rocking
it
with him.
together.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You rocking with
So-
him. Yeah.
So it's the performance of it because you don't know what your song's gonna do unless other people hear it and their reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So I seen what I believe to be your top 5 list, right? And Jay and Nas was on it, right?
Dialogue. Yeah, no. me.
No. Who won that beef?
Nas,
Nas?
all the way.
Come on, man. You gotta relax, bro.
Ether.
You gotta relax. Man, fuck out of here with that ether, man.
Come on, bro. Like
That shit was all, that shit was like karate hoe and all that. Like, that wasn't no real, it wasn't no real shit in there, though.
Bro.
They fucked the nigga baby mama, the baby seat and all that. Come on, bro.
Man.
Take over. He gave that nigga like.
But that was the second one, right?
No, yeah, that was the second,
Okay.
the baby seat one. But take over though, he didn't give him a whole verse.
Nah, I mean, it was hot. But I'm a big Nas. Like Nas,
Okay.
Nas is really my Nas really my man. Like Nas, I'm a big Nas fan. So
Okay.
don't get it twisted though. Jay got a lot of more hits or whatever. Like as far as a businessman, but like Ether, I don't think it's nothing harder than Ether, man.
All right, I respect it. So last question. So I asked everybody this one, right? So you got 2 kids, right? Mm-hmm. You got a son and you got a daughter. Mm-hmm. All right. You only can prevent one of these things from happening, not both. So if you let one happen, if you stop one, the other one's happening. All right. Are you going to stop your son from being gay, or are you going to stop your daughter from being a prostitute / slut? Which one are you going to stop?
See, nowadays this is a tricky question. You know what? I know how to like. I'm gonna love either one regardless, and I'm gonna just teach them what I can, and I'm gonna let them have free will.
You just curved my motherfucking question.
I'm gonna let them have free will.
You the first person that curved my question.
Either way they go, I'm gonna love them. They're my kids. You know, they're my seeds. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard.
So either way it goes, I'm gonna support what they decisions as an adult. Once they're an adult, I'm gonna support their decisions all the way. You know what I'm saying? Give them as much best advice as I can. Yeah. And just love them for all I can, no matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, thank you for joining us, bro.
Appreciate you for having me, bro.
Look at the camera and tell them where they can find you.
One Yowda. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok. What else is it? Everything. Every social media thing you can find. What is it? TikTok. What's the other one?
Snapchat.
Yeah. Thriller.
Right.
Triller. Everything is One Yowda. Follow me if you need some motivation or just a reason to hate. I got both of them on there for you. You feel me? It's all good.
I know where to find the music at, but tell them where they can find it at.
Every platform, Apple Music, Tidal, iTunes, like you said, my mixtapes, live mixtapes. Anywhere you find a song at, you can find me. You feel me? It's all good.
All right, listen, that's another edition of Thoughts Are a Real One. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys subscribe. Kiki will be back next week. Thank you. Good night.
Man.